Okay guys, so I'm at the Wynn in Las Vegas and I ordered room service and you guys would not believe me how much, okay, this cost me, but how much this iced coffee cost me. Like,
actually, I bet I will believe it. Hey everybody, Bull Boom Bear Bust. Las Vegas is crashing in tourism. That's what some people are saying. Is it true? We're going to check it out, and if it is true, we're going to get you the reasons why. But first, let's listen to what she's talking about here with her price of room service.
it looks pretty, but this costs $28.
$28. You paid $28 for someone to pour some probably Folgers coffee, half Folgers and half milk. You paid $28 for that. Now, what she's paying for really isn't the coffee and the milk. It's probably just the convenience of having room service, of the luxury of sitting in your room and having things delivered to you. And I'm not sure what those things are on the plate. Let's go ahead and play the rest of it here.
This should literally be illegal. What?
Should be illegal, she says. No, what should be illegal is you paying for it, because you can't make something illegal that you chose to pay for, right? Anyways, this is going to be about the decline in tourism in Las Vegas. And yes, the data is out. The stats are out. Tourism is down. Prices are up. So are these places, the casinos, the food places, the restaurants, are they charging more to make up for the drop-off in the number of people going to Las Vegas? Well, let's go ahead and get into some other information today. We'll see what's happening with Las Vegas here.
The most recent report, by the way, from the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority revealing tourism continues to slump in Las Vegas. Visitation is down just a little bit over 5%. And as Jessamine Wolk reports, some rideshare drivers say business is even slower than that.
5%. Not a big drop, but listen to what this rideshare driver says.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that the city is not pulsing the way it's used to. Starting on January, mid-January, February, and then it's been slow ever since.
Valentino Jockley has been working as an Uber driver in Las Vegas for 1 year now.
I've been doing experiments throughout the month. So I've been doing during the days and during the night. I've been going full throttle. I put
Starting in January, remember, this year, 2025,
more
January,
hours and make less.
The driver is now taking a different avenue and moving back to California, as he says business here is no longer worth it for him.
If you're moving back to California with the prices here, it must be kind of bad.
Back in the day, you could make $2,500 a week driving an Uber.
$2,500 a week driving an Uber, that's $10,000 a month. So Uber drivers are making $100,000, $120,000. If you're making $10,000 a month, $120,000 a year, it's pretty good if you ask me. But how many hours were they working?
4,000 a week driving with an SUV. Now I work about 60 hours and
60 hours a week. That's a lot of hours.
and make about 1,700.
1,700 a week. Okay, that's what's that? That 6,800 a month. Pretty good still, not bad.
Mark Dillon is another rideshare driver who has also seen his business affected.
Definitely dropped.
Both drivers utilizing popular hotspots for riders.
Weekends in where I actually wait at the airport area, and the airport area has been also very slow.
A recent report from Harry Reid International Airport showed a 3.4% drop in passenger traffic compared to 1 year ago.
So one study's 5%, the airport is reporting 3.4%, the Uber driver is reporting a much bigger drop-off, though, than that. So who's right?
Ago.
We can't contribute that to any one factor.
Amanda Mazzagatti said those factors can include the time of year as well as what events are taking place. When asked if she thinks those numbers will see change anytime soon,
It could. We'll see. I mean, all kinds of things bring people to Las Vegas. The destination itself is very desirable. We are the sports and entertainment capital of the world.
Sports and entertainment capital of the world. Entertainment capital, I believe that. Sports, I mean, what do you have? The Raiders. I think they have a hockey team. I'd have to look into it, but
Lynn, who's been giving rides for 7 years now, says it's all about perspective. He recommends drivers expand their horizons and take rides that aren't near the airport.
I go all over the valley, wherever the app takes me, I'm willing to go. I get $100 tips. I get $50 tips. It's who you get in your car.
Now, according to monthly statistics from the Taxi Cab Authority, many cab companies reported a decrease in riders this past April compared to last April.
So, regardless of what the exact percentage is, I think we all agree that there's a drop-off, there's a decline in people going to Las Vegas. And this is what we talked about many times here on this channel. Right here, we said this would happen. Entertainment items, entertainment destinations, traveling, holidays. You're going to start seeing people choose to do these things less as more people are just using what extra income they have. In some cases, it's not extra income, it's borrowed money, but they're using any extra funds they have available, including putting things on credit cards. They're using them for necessities and basics like the food, the electric bill. Look at our previous video about the crazy electric bills happening right now. And this is going to continue, folks. So the cost of living is not coming down significantly. In a couple areas, prices are coming down, but overall, prices are remaining very sticky and remaining elevated. So what's bound to happen is Las Vegas is going to see further drop-offs in people traveling there and people visiting. But it gets more complicated because the prices are sky high in Las Vegas. So you would think if less people are choosing to go somewhere, then to attract more people, they would lower their prices. But it sounds like just the opposite is happening. They're raising their prices. Is it because of greed? Is it because less people are going? So now they need to make more money off of the people that are going there, like the $28 coffee and whatever else she had on her plate there with the room service. But that's room service. You can't really look at that as to gauge like the true cost of something. I mean, is that expensive to you? $28 for that coffee? Right. I don't think I've ever gotten room service. I always liked going down to the hotel lobby, making my own coffee. The hotels that do it, I usually stay at Hilton because I just trust Hilton more with the cleanliness, right? Maybe it's not the cleanliest hotel, but I choose Hilton. But usually they have the lobby area, the kitchen area. Sometimes it's free breakfast, where they call that the continental breakfast. You go down, you get some bagels, you get some maybe eggs, and coffee, usually coffee drinks, juice, stuff like that. I always like to get my own stuff. I don't like too many people handling my food, but even if you get food at a hotel, even if you go get it yourself, somebody else still handled it. But that's true with the grocery store too. Unless you're growing all your own food, somebody's handling it. But take a look at some of the prices here. I want to bring up an individual that's kind of going through a bunch of different restaurants and stuff like that, giving you the prices here. Take a look. All right, this is someone, screen name, I'm Marco Mario. And he goes through a few different places, and he's going to give us the cost of his night out, or his day and night out. We'll see. That looks good. We'll have to check that out.
How much money I spent in Las Vegas for 4 nights. First stop was Brewdog. We shared the dinero pizza. I spent $33.
$33 for pizza? Okay. Kind of pricey. Pizza wasn't that big. Let me go back to it here. Yeah, pretty small. Hope it was good.
$33. Afterwards, we shared the trash can nachos at Guy Fieri's, and my father-in-law got a Pepsi. I spent
trash can nachos. I never knew that existed. $41 for trash can nachos. Check that out.
a total of Fieri's, and my father-in-law got a Pepsi. I spent a total of $41.
His father-in-law got a Pepsi too. Wow, look at that. That's pretty amazing there. Wow, that might make me want to go to Vegas. Just the trash can nachos.
The next morning, we had breakfast inside Village Pub and Cafe at Ellis Island. We ordered the steak and egg special and a chicken and waffles plate. Our bill came out to $37.
$37?
Then we had 4 slices of pizza at Metro Pizza. I spent $14. Then we shared the New Yorker Crazy Shake at Black Tap. My bill was $26.
Folks, there's no way. This guy's really eating all this? Is this over a week, or is he eating all this in one day? This is crazy. There's no way he's eating all this.
Then walked over to Le Macron, ordered 3 macarons. I spent $9. Got
$9 for 3. What are they? Cookies? A macaron?
a little snack at White Castle, paid $2 for a chicken slider. Then I purchased a Chiefs snapback and a Chiefs chain at the NFL store inside the Forum Shops at Caesars. I paid $65. Then later in the evening, we got dropped off at Back to the 80s
Back to
Cafe.
the 80s.
We each got a burger and my father-in-law got a fountain drink. My bill was $63.
$63 for some burgers and fries and a fountain drink. Holy cow.
Later that night, we went
But I want to know how these people are eating all this. Did they order all this food just for the video and maybe they're not eating it?
to Evil Pie. I ordered the chicken ranch slice, the charity slice, and the evil slice combo. My bill was $28. The next
$28 at 3 slices of pizza?
morning,
Wow.
we went to the famous Peppermill restaurant. We shared 2 plates and each got drinks. I spent $65.
Wow, look at that. Is that biscuits and gravy? That's a big old plate there. Okay. I guess I can believe this guy's eating it. Is that his father-in-law?
Next, we went to the Chiefs and Raiders game. My father-in-law purchased the tickets and spent about $1,000 for 3. At the game, my wife and father-in-law got
$1,000 for a football game for 3 people.
a foot-long hot dog and a drink at this location. I spent $32. I had Evil Pie and purchased a pepperoni slice, a side of ranch, a side of jalapenos, and a Coke Zero. Paid $25.
Who eats this much? I've never eaten this much in this short amount of time.
Later that night, my wife and I ate at Dirt Dog while my father-in-law was doing some shopping.
Dirt
She got the
Dog.
carne asada fries and I got the Snoop's dog. Paid $33.
Carne asada fries. And what do they say? The soup dog? Snoop Dogs. Okay.
Then we went over to Pink Box Donuts and ordered 4 donuts and 2 white.
Wow. Vegas is pretty interesting though. Look at this stuff. Is that cereal on the... Gosh, so many calories here, folks. Fruit Loops. Looks like a Fruit Loops donut. Never heard of that.
Chocolate mochas. My bill was $30.
$30 for 4 donuts. And did he say 1 or 2 chocolate mochas? Either way, it's a lot of money.
Then went to the carousel bar and got this drink. My bill was $29.
$29 for that drink. It's inside of a pineapple. That looks pretty cool.
The next morning, I started off the day with the Joe Special at the Downtown Grand. They hooked me up with a shot of whiskey and a beer. It was only $3.50 with a $3 tip.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Then walked over to the Nathan's
I don't really drink that much, but that price is pretty good.
hot dog cart and ordered 2 combos, which came with a hot dog and a beer. I spent $4 here. Then my wife and I shared a quesadilla at Tacos El Pastor, and I paid $9. Then we had Tacos El Gordo, a total of 9 tacos and some drinks for $50. Later that day, I went to the Casino
wait.
Royale and ordered their foot-long Gordo, a total of 9 tacos and some drinks for $50.
9 tacos and those drinks. $50. Wow.
Later that day, I went to the Casino Royale and ordered their foot-long hot dog and a corn dog. I spent $6.
Okay. You can get some deals if you look around. I haven't went to Las Vegas in many years, right? So these prices are shocking me, but some of you are probably like, oh, that's pretty normal. That's pretty typical. I actually got married in Las Vegas 2008, and I probably went back maybe 2 times since then. It's really not easy to travel with kids and having a family. My kids are very challenging to travel with.
And at the Link Promenade, I ordered a red velvet cake from this vending machine and paid $9.
If this guy eats like this all the time, how is he not 500 pounds? I don't get it.
Later in the evening, we went to Wahlburgers. We each got a drink. We all shared a burger and some cheese and bacon tots. Our total bill was $50, not including tip. We ended the trip with a little bit of shopping. My wife got some heels and I got some shoes, which cost me $1,600.
$1,600 shoes. This guy, he's got some money to blow.
Took a total of 26 Ubers throughout 4 days, and I spent
$456 total on 26 different Ubers over 4 days.
$56.
Wow, folks. What do you guys think about that? That's crazy.
Even the Las Vegas Review-Journal is joining the conversation in a headline that caught our eye. Nickel and dimed are Las Vegas casinos pushing visitors to a tipping point. The article starts off soft. For the majority of Las Vegas visitors, the experience they want to have is going to cost them. And for the most part, they are okay with that. The story quickly digs into the growing frustration of savvy Vegas goers. From resort and parking fees to overpriced convenience store items, tighter odds on table games and food and
Tighter odds, yeah. Less people hitting the jackpot, you know what I mean?
drinks that make your wallet cry. The story makes it clear. More and more people feel like they're getting squeezed. No Sherlock. The reporter reached out to the LVCVA and over 20 casinos. The response? 2 flat out declined
Crickets.
to comment. Shocking, right? To their credit, a few did go on the record. The Strat, Virgin, and Derek Stevens
Stratosphere, Stayed there a couple times.
But their responses, the usual corporate fluff. The article wraps with a gem from a part-time local who nailed it. We're losing the experience while the casinos step over $1 to get a dime.
Step over $1 to get a dime. I don't think I've heard that before. Are these casinos and are these Las Vegas businesses shooting themselves in the foot, or do they have to charge higher prices because they have to pay higher wages? Or are they just being greedy? Are their profits going up? Well, let's take a look at a couple stocks that might give us an idea on profits. All right, taking a look here. This is the Las Vegas Sands Corporation here. It goes all the way back to 2004. Pretty flat, folks. If you don't have a dividend, you're just treading water with this stock for well over 10 years. You're not really doing anything there. And a little more over here on this Las Vegas Sands Corp stock via Google AI here. Sands Corp reported income of $408 million in the first quarter of this year, 2025. That is a decrease compared to the first quarter of 2024 when the company reported net income of $583 million. So there you go, folks. Prices are up, but profits are down. And maybe there's other casinos that are seeing something different, but that's just the one that I knew was about Las Vegas Sands Corp. Now, just because they're called Las Vegas Sands Corp doesn't mean that they're only in Las Vegas. A little more over here. It's an American casino and resort company with corporate headquarters in Las Vegas. It was founded by Sheldon D. Alderson and his partners out of the Sands Hotel and Casino of the Las Vegas Strip. The Sands was demolished and redeveloped as the Venetian, opening in 1999. An adjacent resort, the Palazzo, opened in 2007. Both resorts were sold in 2022. Okay, here we go. The company holds several resorts in Asia, including Marina Bay Sands in Singapore, which opened in 2010. Okay, so they're global, but you can still get an idea of what's happening, though, with the profits, because people are gambling in America, they're gambling in Asia, and people typically gamble money that they have to spare, hopefully, unless you're a gambling addict. And if you can't pay your electric bill or you can't pay your car note, but you're gambling, you need to see a counselor and get some guidance and get some help, because you have a gambling problem, I think. All right, people, one more here. This is CB Writes Copy. I'm not sure if this is the original person that posted this, but that's the screen name that we have to go off of here on this video. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Price gouging in Las Vegas is out of control. I was at the casino getting a coffee from Starbucks, $11 for a latte.
$11 at a casino.
I'm like, oh, that's weird. Maybe Starbucks is just gouging. No. I go to the food court at the Caesars Palace, 2 slices of pizza and a beer, $4. I'm like, okay,
wait,
these casinos are already $34.
$34.
I'm like, okay, these casinos are already making
2 slices of beer. I'm sorry, slices of beer. 2 slices of pizza and a beer, $34.
billions upon billions of dollars from people coming to gamble, and they're still going to upcharge food and drinks by 200%. I ordered 2 Mick Ultras from the casino bar, $30 for 2 beers. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, you can get free drinks while you gamble on blackjack and lose $800. Whoop-de-doo. It's such a slap in the face.
Yeah, free drinks while you're gambling and losing a bunch of money. The thing about this is, though, he kept buying more, so he must have money to burn.
Because if you lose big in the casino, you then have to go pay for insanely overpriced food and drinks for the rest of the weekend. You want to go to the nightclub? $50 for a vodka soda. Hotel fees, resort fees, entertainment fees. You're paying triple what you expect to pay in Vegas without the gambling. So if you come here and you lose, you have to win at the tables if you want to have a decent Vegas trip. This was my first time ever profiting in Vegas, and I still feel like shit.
He actually profited, so it sounds like he maybe hit the slots or something, maybe blackjack or something like that. So what do you people think about this? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Have you been there lately? Is it ridiculous? But it sounds like the way people are so loaded up right now and in so much debt that it's shocking that it's only a 5% drop off. But are those numbers even accurate? I mean, when you talk to the Uber drivers, it's a much bigger drop off than just 5%. But what do you think about this? Let me know down in the comments. I haven't been to Las Vegas in years. I could just go off of what people are telling me and maybe what you tell me down in the comments. And Are these people spending big dollars in Las Vegas? Are they the anomaly? Maybe they're top 10 percenters, like the guy that was eating out and buying food and treats and getting a lot of food. Maybe he was making $200K or more a year. Who knows? Who knows what these people's occupations are? Anyways, let me know. As always, keep stacking. Las Vegas crashing. Let me know. Big love. Peace.